No doubt, 21st century teaching and learning has its challenges, bringing forth a plethora of information and communication avenues via digital technologies. Whether we decide to open our eyes or keep them shut, our rapidly changing world will not stop. It will continue to spin, advance, and transform. Thus, it becomes our responsibility as teachers to prepare our students for this new age, where the social worlds of students and teachers alike can cross the classroom threshold in order to create meaningful learning experiences. 22 years ago, the New London Group created the term Multiliteracies as a counterpoint or alternative to literacy in the singular to emphasise two important and related aspects of the complexity of texts. Multiliteracies emphasises the multi, highlighting the variability of meaning making across different cultural, domain-specific and social contexts. The growing influence of cultural linguistic diversity has impacted our social worlds, affecting communications and labour markets on a global scale. This has made language and socio-cultural factors more critical at the local and school level. Multiliteracies include electronic literacies, digital literacies, print-based literacies, visual literacies, and techno-literacies. The term multiliteracies also refers to the multiple ways of meaning-making evident in today's digital information and communications media. Contemporary forms of meaning-making continue to become more and more multimodal, with visual, audio, linguistic, gestural, and spatial modes of meaning integrating into everyday media and cultural practices. These contemporary forms of representation led to the development of a pedagogy of multiliteracies. One that would focus on design as the grammar of meaning-making and with the social purpose of transformation driving it. The transformation of people as learners, workers and citizens through the careful design of educational experiences. We must engage with the complexities of our globalised society, wherein knowledge and social relationships are constructed amidst collaborative platforms and digital mediated technologies. The proliferation of such technological tools and the shifts in communication practices has necessitated a reconfiguring of literacy pedagogy and literacy teaching education. This is a quote by Mina 2016. So, how should educators develop multiliteracies through multiliteracy pedagogy? Multiliteracies reflect the concept of social construction, therefore making them as diverse as the societies that produce them. The New London Group developed a multiliteracies pedagogical framework comprising of 4 components: situated practice, overt instruction, critical framing, and transformed practice. Additionally, the Learning by Design framework indicated that students learn through 4 knowledge processes, including experiencing, conceptualizing, analysing, and applying. Throughout schooling, students will engage with humanities and social science subjects such as history, geography, civics and citizenship, economics and business. These subjects involve the study of human behaviour and the interaction in social, environmental, cultural, economic and political contexts. Both contemporary and historical perspectives, from personal to global, are other focused. As you all know, this broad range of subjects supports students to develop the ability to question, solve problems, communicate effectively, think critically, make decisions and adapt to change as active and informed citizens. What a unique opportunity for our faculty to develop these essential 21st century skills. Cope and Calantis stated that literacy teaching is not about skills and competence. It is aimed at creating a kind of person, an active designer of meaning with the sensibility open to differences, change and innovation. Using geography as an example, the key geographical inquiry skills as set out by the Australian curriculum can be aligned with frameworks of the multiliteracy pedagogy and learning by design to illustrate how educators can develop multiliteracies through multiliteracy pedagogy. When developing geographically significant questions and planning an inquiry that identifies and applies appropriate geographical methodologies and concepts, teachers can incorporate situated practice and knowledge process of experiencing. Utilising available discourses, interests, experiences and perspectives from students' life worlds and simulations of the relationships to be found in workplaces or public spaces, students can experience the known and the new as they begin to plan an inquiry. The second part of the inquiry involves students describing patterns in meaning as they are actively involved in processing specialised knowledge based on the distinctive concepts and theories of geography. Here, students learn meta-language relevant to your geography as they select, collect, record and organise relevant geographical data. Digital and spatial technologies can be utilised to represent multivariable data and spatial distribution. Explicit instruction scaffolding will be appropriate during this stage to assist students to learn the technical points of working with, evaluating and representing data. The third stage of the investigation requires students to apply geographical concepts to synthesise information from various sources and draw conclusions based on the analysis of data and information, taking into account alternative points of view. Critical capacity is developed as students stand back from what they are studying and view it critically in relation to the context. Teachers need to allow for opportunities for students to explore causes and effects and interrogate the interest behind an action. The final stage of the inquiry of investigation requires students to present findings, arguments and explanations in a range of appropriate communication form, as well as reflecting on and evaluating findings of an inquiry to propose individual and collective action in response to a contemporary geographical challenge. Students apply their knowledge to real-world situations and new contexts, transferring meaning to work in other contexts or cultural sites. These multiliteracy frameworks, combined with a rich and diverse range of multimodal resources, are implemented throughout an inquiry investigation. All students' learning experiences have the potential to be balanced, equitable and inclusive. All students should be given an opportunity to learn the complexities of multimodal texts and to produce more sophisticated texts of their own.